Hello everybody, it's Laura. Hope you are all having a happy Sunday afternoon. So today I'm going to do a drizzle swipe in like every color of the rainbow. So I'm looking at my colors right now and kind of laying them out. So I've got paint, pigment, you know, whatever, that whole sing-song. That's how you want to layer your colors. I've got quite a few. Hold on a minute. I have to think a second. I've got quite a few paints here today, so I'm looking. Okay, I think we're good. So we're going to start. I have my ColorPlace. I'm finishing that up. When I'm done with that, I'm switching pillows and I'm going to PPG Multi-Pro. So anyway, this is Amsterdam light green, and what we're going to do now, again, some of these I haven't used in a little while, so I have to thin them down because they have thickened up. Oh wait, I don't have a dark green here, which I want. So that is going to go here. All right, now I got what I want. All right, so this was Amsterdam light green permanent. It's a paint. We're starting with a paint down first so it doesn't sink into the pillow. Here we go, and we are just going to drizzle. So I saw this stained glass look, and that's what this is going to be. It's going to be a drizzle swipe, where we swipe the cell activator across it with a palette knife. So we just want to get this color all around so that it pops up through when we do that. And there's going to be every color of the rainbow in here, and it's going to give a beautiful, beautiful stained glass effect. So it's snowing here again in Ohio. Oh joy, that's all I have to say. This is Ore by This Little Piggy. I am so tired of the snow, and it's only February. What are we going to do? We're just going to live with it, because there's nothing else we can do. So, I learned quite a bit this morning. I'm going to throw some useful tidbits at you as I think of them, which could be a chore because I forget things very easily. So when you, some people say, how does this canvas not fly off of this spinner when you spin? Well, it usually doesn't, and I don't spin real hard at first. And so what happens is, if you wanted, you could put some double-sided tape underneath. This is Golden Peach by This Little Piggy. You could put some double-sided tape underneath and tape it to your spinner. But if you spin really slowly at first, the paint goes over the edges. It gets onto the spinner. And once it's on there, the painting really isn't going to go anywhere because that paint is kind of blocking it from going off. Now, unless you spin whole hog wild, yes, it could come off, but it's not going to. So that's a tip. Spin slow at first, not only to get the paint over the edges of your canvas, but also to kind of lock your canvas on to the spinner so it doesn't slide off. What else did I learn today? I learned some things about layering colors. Now I'm trying to remember what they are. I actually sat at my computer and I've got these notes like all over the place, okay? And then every couple weeks or so, I add them to this master document that I have. I'll show you that in a minute. So I got really organized today. I got all my notes typed up and entered where they go so that before I do a technique, I can look at that technique and see what I need to remember to do or not do. This is, I think, Quinacridone Rose. This is a fun way to get your frustrations out too. A way to be messy without being too messy. So an artist by the name of Kathleen Miller, she does her swipes this way. And I'll tell you what, they always come out looking nice. And I've had good luck with that. So let me show you, where'd my thing go? Oh, so I have my little recipe card so that when I go to mix paints, I just look on here and it tells me what to mix. On the back, I have my favorite pouring technique, so I don't have to spend time thinking, what do I want to do today? I can just go down this list and pick one and go for it. I also added on the bottom of this the colors that work for cell activators in the bloom techniques. So there are Atelier, that works for a cell activator, and there's what, maybe 6-7 colors here. Phthalo Turquoise Copper, Blue Black Indigo, that's one color, Dioxazine Purple, Silver, the Brown Black, the Cobalt Turquoise Light, and the Pastel Aquamarine. Amsterdam colors that work for a cell activator are Permanent Blue Violet, Prussian Blue, Payne's Gray, Green Blue, Gold, Copper, and most Amsterdam paints that are opaque. And there are 4 colors in Liquitex that work for a cell activator: Dioxazine Purple, Bronze, Turquoise Green, and Turquoise Blue. So that's my first little tidbit to share with you. And then I'm going to show you, holy cow, this paint is really thick. This is Primary Elements Coral Pigment. I don't think I have used this in ages. I'm not a big orange person. I do not like the color orange. I don't know why. I just don't. I like coral. I like peach, but the vivid oranges, no, I don't like it. I'm getting my Minwax over here because this is going to need a little bit too much to make it all water. So I got to get some Minwax in here too. There we go. Yeah, so I am not an orange person. Although I do like a peachy orange lipstick. I don't know. I don't know why. But anyway, haven't used this in a while. Let's see. Oh, this is still too thick. I'm sorry. I'm slowing down the whole process. So yeah, I learned that. So then I also made a list of the paints and pigments that I have that I took a picture of so I can have it in my phone for when I go to the store, because I find myself buying things that I already have. I say, oh, look at that, that's pretty. And I already have it. So, don't want to do that. So I got that taken care of today. Watched a couple videos of paintings I saw that I liked. Yeah, this is why I don't like orange. Look at this color, what it's giving me here. It's giving me troubles. Too thick. I'm gonna have to make a new batch of that. This is Amsterdam Prussian Blue is next. I don't know, I feel like we need, what I picked out here, I do not have any red. We might add a little bit of the cinnamon in here. This is just a gorgeous color. So this is going to mix with these pinks and create a purple. It's going to mix with the green and possibly create a teal. I don't know what it's going to do with that orange, but it's probably not going to be good. But I'm not worried about it. Blue and orange really probably shouldn't be near each other. Okay, that's the Prussian Blue. Oh, I'm kicking stuff around. I'm going to get this ginger flower instead of red because this is bright and pretty. Might not take over as much as the red. The red scares me all the time because it just, if you put too much, it just goes berserk. All right, that's enough of that. Next we have Turquoise Green. This will be pretty. Now just look at all these colors on here. Can't you imagine all that with the stained glass look? Maybe we'll speed up through this, but then you'll miss my useful tips. So I don't know. Next is Phthalo Green. This is more vivid green. Okay, 3 more to go. Whoa! Oh, we're lucky that paint wasn't thin, or it would have been all over the place here. This is Cadmium Yellow. Told you we were going to have every color of the rainbow here. Need some more right in the middle there. Okay, now we have 2 more to go. Oh, that's where the paint went. It's on the lid of that. I try to stay neat here. I'm not as bad as some people. This is This Little Piggy mermaid. Look at that. That's beautiful. I'm really happy how my painting dried from yesterday with that new pillow, the PPG pillow. It dried beautifully. I'll show you in a second. And the last color is This Little Piggy Funk. It is a fluorescent purple. I've now got all the fluorescent colors, so we're going to have a fluorescent painting coming up soon. Nothing but fluorescence. Did one before, but I was missing a few of the colors. It was beautiful, but now I've got them all. So we're ready to go. Oh, look at that. This is a beautiful color. So I'm debating, do I want to use cards or do I want to use a palette knife? And I'm going to go out on a limb and use the palette knife because I need more practice at that. Instead of going the comfortable way with the cards, which I know work for me every time, we're going to be brave and daring today. So let me get my cell activator. We're going to use a combination of black and white. Where is my swiping tool? I just literally, oh, it's in my box. There we go. So let's see what we're going to do here. This is not going to reach. I'm looking for one of these just like a little bit longer. So I think what we'll do is we'll do 2 swipes. One here and one here. So we're going to put our black down first. So let's see where we got to get to here. So we're within about an inch. So helps if I open up the bottle. I already shook it because I just made some more. So I'm going to put this here. We want to make sure we have plenty on the knife. I usually always end up with more than I need. Okay, that's the black. Let me get my white ready. Here's our white. I'm just going to drizzle some on here. Okay. And we're going to swipe. So I'm going to hold my spinner so it doesn't move. Then I'm going to go got a little bit of an angle to it. Oh, look at what's on here. That's really pretty. Gonna scrape that off. Oh, look at that. That's pretty. Now we're going to do it again. Let's scrape it off just a little more. We're pretty clean. That's good. We're going to put our black on again. Oh, pretty, pretty. We're going to sprinkle some white on. And we're going to try and get the other side. Okay. Oh, wow. Look at that. This is beautiful. I'm going to wipe this off. I have found the beauty of handy wipes. Keeps things much, much cleaner. Okay, let's let it do its thing. We could try to blow on some of this with our turkey baster. Now it needs time to act. There's always going to be, look at this cell. It's got every color in it. That's gonna blow off anyway. Look at these cells. They have every color of the rainbow in some of them. All right, I'm going to show you my little book while we let this continue to percolate. So then I have this little book. I have little plastic sheet protectors in here. So I also went through my past paintings and made up my favorite color combos from paintings that I really loved. And I wrote them down, like video number 14, where I have that painting and all the colors that are in it. So I don't have to think about my color choices. And, you know, I can just pick the same colors and then add or subtract because I know what looks nice. So I've got it set up for teals, reds, pinks, blues, purples, combinations. The rest of my book has the little notes that I want for each of the different types of techniques. I've got information on YouTube channels, Floetrol. I've got I think for how much paint to use, how to seal the paintings. This sheet right here is my number one. I read it every time before I do a painting. Tips and tricks. I've got a section on cells and cell activators. Then I go into each individual technique and I have my notes. So that's the bloom. Here's the, you probably can't even see this. Here's the swipe, the Dutch pour, and then other pours over here. And I took notes on things that you need to remember how to do it. And because my memory isn't as good as it used to be. Okay, I do not want to... Oh, I'm just concerned when I spin we're going to lose this prettiness here. But we have to spin because we have to get some paint off of here. So we're going to spin gently. And do I want to modify this at all? I don't think I do. It doesn't really need it. No. We're just going to spin. We're going to spin slowly so the paint goes over the edges. Now, mind you, we have scraped off quite a bit of the paint, so we don't have to spin as much as we do with a bloom. Oh, wow, look at it. It is dripping some paint off. Look at that. So, we've got paint. We do not have paint over this edge completely or this end. So we're going to lift it up, send it that way and this way. We're going to spin again. Oh, wow. Oh, it's about to fall off here. But we do have, okay, let's, Oh, the sides of this painting are just awesome. We do need to tip this way. Let's help it a little. We're going to help this come over the edge. There we go. Okay, we got that edge, that edge. This edge will be gotten before we're done. All right, let's spin again. Oh, beautiful. So I kind of wish that it had gotten some more cells here, but I like it. You never know what you're going to get. I don't really want to do any modifying to it. I do want to get some paint right here. We need a little bit on this corner. What a pretty combination of colors. Okay, we have all our edges. Let's tilt and see what type of movement we have. If we don't have, see how that painting is staying on there? It's not going anywhere. And we have no movement. So I'm going to give it one more little spin and then we're going to be done. Basically what's flying off right now is what is on the spinner. Oh, beautiful. Oh, I love this. Okay. I'm going to take you down here and show you what we got. So see what I mean about that stained glass look? It's just beautiful. So we've got, we'll start at these cells in the corner. Look at all those different colors in those cells. That is like peacock cells on steroids. So many colors in those. We'll come over here. And then up here where there's some more. When I do this again, I'm going to start in the center and swipe. But there is our completed painting. Could go that way. Could go that. I like it better side to side like that. Very pretty. So anyway, please subscribe to my channel. Give me a thumbs up on the video. And if you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comment section below. In the beginning of this video, there's a recipe card. You can pause the video and take a screenshot of it if you like. That shows you how I mix my paints. And also the colors that I used are in the description box, as well as some tips and tricks. Thank you, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Okay. Bye-bye.